Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome. Welcome back to the live stream. Let me just close the tabs. 1 second. Oh, there you go. So, well, guys, right now as we speak, we are seeing a lot of volatility in many stocks right now, mainly because of the fact that well, Wall Street Bets has been winning their bet against GameStop, and a lot of liquidity is going towards the Wall Street Bets users, and they're now using that liquidity to get into other stocks, pumping those stocks up. Among them is going to be BlackBerry. Hold up. Okay, so there you go. Now you can see me properly. But yeah, there you go. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous what's happening right now. Like, gosh. Palantir sitting at $42. I think Palantir's about to see a correction. Man, I don't know what is happening, but this is just insane. It's just, the thing is, you have to consider this. This is all happening because of Wall Street Bets. This is all happening because of a community on Reddit. It's just mind-blowing. Let's check GameStop. GameStop sitting at $315 right now as we speak. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Baron, Luca, Empowering Physiques, Dylan, Amigo, Chilling Brothers, MMA, Israel. Great name. Colonel Kilgore, Majikanita Plays, Led Zepp, Grilled Cheese, Coco, Chili Sauce, Random Tones, Glizzy. Guys, welcome to the live stream. It's a crazy day indeed. Very crazy day. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. GameStop is trading at $312. Hit a all-time high of about $380. Tesla right now sitting at $883. I don't know what to say, honestly. It's just I have no clue what is happening right now. Well, I know what's happening. It's just mind-blowing, though. AMC is still going up. It's about... Yeah, I mean, it's just... I don't know what is happening. It's just one big gambling mess. Like, BlackBerry suddenly flying really high out of nowhere. Going up from $7 to about $26, $28, which is crazy considering that the short float on BlackBerry, let me just check it out. BlackBerry short float. I don't think it's even shorted at all. It's not even that, like, I think the short interest on it's not very high. Let me check. Short volume ratio is 32%. I mean, it's shorter, but it's not even like... It's not like GameStop. Let's just put it that way. It's not your next GameStop. Although I have to say, this has been really impressive. Let's go to Neo. What's happening with Neo right now? Neo as it is. Everybody's going into Nokia stock at AMC. What? I mean, Nokia? Really? You mean this one? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it has to be that one. Okay then, I guess. I don't know why. It's like there's so many other companies out there that you can get into. Like this one over here. It's a fantastic company. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Don't even. This is just a ticking time bomb. I'm telling you, it's a ticking time bomb. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy. The markets right now are just moving up so fast. Nokia is not Nokia. Wait, what? No freaking way. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, right. You're right. God dang. Really now? Is this really happening? Oh my gosh. This is really happening, isn't it? What the frick? What the frick indeed. Was Nokia shorted? Let me check the short thingy on Nokia. Short interest. Yeah, it definitely was shorted. Short volume ratio 16%. Yet Nokia's going up like what? 60 point something percentage points. It's insane. Wow, that's just mind-blowing. I'm checking the live chat right now. I don't get it. Like, what's the reason? So what is the reason everybody's getting into Nokia? Is there any fundamental reason why everybody's getting into Nokia? Or is this like, hey, we're fighting against institutions? You do realize that the institutions, like, they are the ones holding our money and they give us our pensions and stuff, you know, like, I get the whole anti-establishment thing, but it's getting a little bit out of hand. Because I'm shorting Nokia. No, I'm kidding. I'm not shorting Nokia. I would not want to be shorting Nokia right now. But yeah. I don't know what is happening here. 26 billion market capitalization. Is there any solid reasons to be a Nokia? Because it's easy money. Great argumentation. Nokia is the leader in 5G. But there are so many leaders in 5G. There are so many 5G stocks. Oh, Nokia just had a major contract on 5G. I mean, what's up? Naked is the next squeeze? What? NA key. Really? What the freaking hell? Oh my gosh, so like stocks all over are just being squeezed and just being pushed higher. Not because they're fundamentally doing stuff, it's just mainly because for a quick buck. So what I understand right now, so they're fighting hedge funds that are pushing up stocks and pushing them down by pushing up stocks and pushing them down. Am I getting this correct? Isn't that completely hypocritical? It's just, I don't know what to say. Maybe it's to make an example of them, because let's check AMC. Yeah, AMC is also like up 260%. It was already up like 420% and it just kept going. Yeah, it's just one hellhole right now. Somebody says, I want to see Nokia back in business. You can already buy Nokia phones. You can still buy them. Come on. Let's not pretend that Nokia's gone or something like that. They're still here. At least you can still buy their phones. It's not the biggest brand out there. But there's a reason for that, because of other players being better than Nokia. Same with GameStop. Like, is this supposed to, like, change everything? I don't think it will. This is gonna make a lot of people go completely to zero once this whole party is over. I don't want to be a party pooper, but still, you gotta look at this from the other side. Have we not learned from the Great Depression? Have we not learned from this kind of frenzy, you know, like... Most of the capital is at the hedge funds. They decide what happens, not us. We can try to push back at that. It's not going to happen. I don't know, man. GME is an American brand, though. Yeah, it is. Kinda. Yeah, there's a certain trend line, I guess. It's gonna probably come down a bit further. If it's crossed on the MACD here, I don't know if it's gonna matter too much, but it does seem like it's gonna drop to the 230s next, if anything. Did it halt again? No, it's not halted. I thought that happened for a second. This is the one time retail investor wins and the press is negative on it. Because the press is kind of owned by the big institutions. That makes a lot of sense, right? BlackBerry. BlackBerry going down right now, which is not surprising, considering the amounts it has gone up. Wow. Just, wow. Wow. It's mind-blowing. What's Apple doing? Apple has earnings today. Doing nothing. Nobody's buying Apple. Apple's going to launch itself, though. It's going to launch itself to the moon. At least that's my expectation. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some Apple just in case. Man. Let's see, Snowflake. Palantir. Yeah, Palantir's definitely going nuts, indeed. Wait, let me just fix my hoodie a little bit. Hope you covered your shorts, man. Kind of. I actually did short Virgin Galactic several times with some profit. So I've shorted Virgin Galactic right here, had some profits. I shorted BlackBerry right here. So I was shorting it right here, right here, right here. I took some profits, but at some point, listen up, this is a really funny story. At some point, my broker did not allow me to short BlackBerry anymore. So meanwhile, I was like trying to make profits, right? And I was thinking, hey, this is going to go up again. I'm going to just write this thing up, short it down, and just kind of keep doing that. It has been working pretty well. And then my broker says, hey, you can't short it anymore. And I'm like, what? Like, are you for real? So I couldn't short it anymore. So I had to close all my short positions on BlackBerry, which is unfortunate because I think BlackBerry has the potential to at least come down to $21 in this area before it launches off. But I guess it's what it is. And I would say, let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to short Nokia. That is crazy. Or AMC. But I've shorted Virgin Galactic, BlackBerry successfully a couple times. Let's see what's happening. Maybe you didn't have enough margin. I don't know. No, I think they're just not letting you. They're just not letting you short BlackBerry anymore. So that's happening, I guess. My portfolio is looking so weird right now. I'm using the public account at this moment, and it's looking so weird. Because honestly, I saw BlackBerry rising, and I was like, this is not going to hold up. This is going to sell off. And then I started shorting it. Took some profits. And then they just literally didn't let me to short this again. And it does seem like we're about to top off. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's going to keep shooting up. But I think BlackBerry is not the same as GME. Definitely not at the same level. Ameritrade is doing the same thing, putting some restrictions on the shorted stocks. Yeah, I mean, it's really unfortunate. I hate what they're doing. I can still short Virgin Galactic, and I think Virgin Galactic It was one of the stocks that we covered. I don't know if you guys remember, but back when it was sitting at $24, I said, hey guys, Virgin Galactic is going to go to the moon. It's going to skyrocket. And there you go. It skyrocketed all the way. I did not expect it to go to the $50 and the $60. I thought it was going to go to the $30, maybe to the 40s. But, you know, Wall Street Bets is buying into this stock. 100%. It does seem like we're about to fall off a cliff here. So we'll see what happens next. Powell is speaking. Sold all my Palantir shares at 35. Oh, interesting. Wait, what? Hold up. Palantir is sitting at 43.7. What the frickin' frick? Guys, I'm telling you, I'll be very careful right now. This is mainly happening because of retail traders buying into Palantir after having sold their profits from GameStop. You have to think about this, right? They bought GameStop at very cheap prices. They have lots of capital at their disposal. They're propping up stocks right now with that money. Among them is going to be Palantir. Meanwhile, Snowflake is like suffocating. Yeah, it's really interesting. Guys, I think Snowflake is going to make a return. I'm so sure about this one. There's no weekly on it yet. Same with Palantir, I guess. Back to Palantir. Crazy stuff. $44 on Palantir at this moment. So wait, the markets are dumping. Look at that. The markets are dumping, yet the meme stocks are going up. You see that? Okay, so GameStop is going to the 300s. And it could very well bounce from here. But yeah, the markets in general are dumping. This is a sign of the times. We're below the trend line. This is another support level, potentially. Oh boy, it's getting really risky. 3,763. Are they still dumping? Virgin Galactic is dumping now. Oh, I'm down on Amazon. That sucks. Wait, let me hold up. Let me just check what's happening with Palantir. Palantir sitting at $44. This is madness. This is like pure madness. Really now. The markets are still selling off. Palantir up 25 percentage points. Let me grab AMC. Up 260%. GME up a 105 percentage points. We have the other one, Nokia, still up 50%. BlackBerry up 32 percentage points. What the frick is happening? And the whole market is selling off. I think this might just be hedge funds getting out of the market right now. They think the markets are too risky. I think that could be it. This is also because of the Federal Reserve meeting that's going to be happening, or is happening right now. I think it's already happening as we speak, potentially. So let me just check that. Oh yeah, it's right now. Yeah. So it's started 6 minutes ago, I think.
Policy until these employment and inflation outcomes.
Well, let's watch this together. I'm a bit late on this, but
are achieved in the current 0 to 1/4% target range for the federal funds rate until labor market conditions have reached levels consistent with the committee's assessment of maximum employment, and inflation has risen to 2% and is on track to moderately exceed 2% for some time. In addition, we will continue to increase our holdings of Treasury securities by at least $80 billion per month and of agency mortgage-backed securities by at least $40 billion per month until substantial further progress has been made toward our maximum employment and price stability goals.
insane.
The increase in our balance sheet since last March has materially eased financial conditions and is providing substantial support to the economy. The economy is a long way from our employment and inflation goals, and it is likely to take some time for substantial further progress to be achieved. Our forward guidance for the federal funds rate, along with our balance sheet guidance, will ensure that the stance of monetary policy remains highly accommodative as the recovery progresses. Our guidance is outcome-based and ties the path of the federal funds rate and the balance sheet to progress toward reaching our employment and inflation goals. Thus, if progress toward our goals were to slow, the guidance would convey our intention to increase policy accommodation through a lower expected path of the federal funds rate and a higher expected path of the balance sheet. Overall, our interest rate and balance sheet tools are providing powerful support to the economy and will continue to do so. We've also taken actions to more directly support the flow of credit in the economy, deploying our emergency lending powers to an unprecedented extent, enabled in large part by financial backing and support from Congress and the Treasury. Although the CARES Act facilities are no longer open to new activity, our other facilities remain in place.
Markets
To
are
conclude,
holding
we
up.
understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission. We are committed to using our full range of tools to support the economy and to help assure that the recovery from this difficult period will be as robust as possible. Thank you. I look forward to your questions.
Thank you. Gina Smialek.
Right. So there's this. They're going to be asking questions and everything, but yeah. So they're going to keep interest rates as low as they can, and they're also going to keep buying assets, I guess. So they're pretty much going to be holding up the whole stock market / economy.
I'm wondering what your plan is if you see some sort of large financial stability risk emanating from the non-bank financial sector in the coming months, especially as it relates to search for yield kind of activities. What do you see as the solution there? Thanks.
So on your first question, I don't want to comment on a particular company or day's market activity or things like that. It's just not really something that I would typically comment on. In terms of macroprudential policy tools, so as you know, no doubt, we rely on sort of always on through the cycle macroprudential policy tools, particularly the stress tests and also the elevated levels of liquidity and capital and also resolution planning that we impose on the largest financial institutions. We don't use time-varying tests and tools as some other countries do, and we think it's a good approach because for us to use ones that are always on, because we don't really think we'd be successful in every case in picking the exact right time to intervene in markets. So that's for banks. You really asked about non-banks, the non-bank sector, and so we monitor financial conditions very broadly. And while we don't have jurisdiction over many areas in the non-bank sector, other agencies do. And so we do coordinate through the Financial Stability Oversight Council and with other agencies who have responsibility for non-bank supervision. And in fact, as you know, in the last crisis, the banking system held up fairly well so far. And the dislocations that we saw from the outsized economic and financial shock of the pandemic really appeared in the non-bank sector. So that's right now we are engaged in carefully examining, understanding, and thinking about what in the non-bank sector will need to be addressed in the next year or so.
I hope he didn't. I hope he wasn't talking about Melvin Capital.
James Politi, FT.
Thank you so much, Michelle and Chair Powell. I had a question on fiscal policy. Last year, you consistently said that the economy needed more fiscal support, and I believe we're pleased when the $900 billion package was approved in December. We now have a new president, a new Congress. We have a weakening short-term outlook. Do you believe the economy still needs additional support on the fiscal side, and in what areas?
Thank you. So I guess I'd start by saying that the fiscal response that we've seen to this downturn has been strong, and I think we can say now that it's been sustained after the passage of the most recent act in late December. And that's really a key reason why the recovery has been as strong as it's been. Fiscal policy has been absolutely essential. When we look back on the history of this period, we'll see a strong and sustained fiscal policy response. I would add that we're, as I mentioned, a long way from a full recovery. Something like 9 million people remain unemployed as a consequence of the pandemic. That's as many people as lost their jobs at the peak of the global financial crisis and the Great Recession. Wow. Many small businesses are under pressure, and there are other needs to be addressed. And the path ahead is still pretty uncertain. So all of that said, the judgment on how much to spend and in what way is really one for Congress and the administration and not for the Fed. And these discussions are going on right now. So
we're going up.
There's a discussion, as you know, right now around those precise questions, and that's appropriate, but not for us to play a role in talking about specific policies.
Thank you. Steve Leisman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I wonder if I could follow up on Gina's question here. I understand that you do address issues of valuations through macroprudential policies in the first instance, but there's a range of assets, and I know you do watch a range of assets, but from Bitcoin to corporate bonds to the stock market in general, to some of these more specific meteoric rises in stocks like GameStop, how do you address the concern that super easy monetary policy, asset purchase and zero interest rates are potentially fueling a bubble that could cause economic fallout should it burst?
Let me provide a little context. The shock from the pandemic was unprecedented both in its nature and in its size, and in the amount of unemployment that it created and in the shock to economic activity. There's nothing close to it in our modern economic history. So our response was really to that, and we've done what we could first to restore market function and to provide a bit of relief, then to support the recovery, and hopefully we'll be able to do the third thing, which is to avoid longer run damage to the economy. Our role assigned by Congress is maximum employment and stable prices, and also look after financial stability. So in a world where almost a year later, we're still 9 million jobs at least, that's one way of counting. It can actually be counted much higher than that, short of maximum employment. And people are out of the labor force who were in the labor force. The real unemployment rate is close to 10% if you include people that's the labor force. It's very much appropriate that monetary policy be highly accommodative to support maximum employment and price stability, which is getting inflation back to 2% and averaging 2% over time. So on matters of financial stability, we have a framework. We don't look at one thing or two things. We look, and we made that framework public after the financial crisis so that it could be criticized and understood and we could be held accountable. And the things that we look at are, we do look at asset prices. We also look at leverage in the banking system. We look at leverage in the non-banking system, which is to say corporates and households. And we look at also funding risk. And if you look at across that range of readings, they're each different, but we monitor them carefully. And I would say that financial stability vulnerabilities overall are moderate. Our overall goal is to assure that the financial system itself is resilient to shocks of all kinds, that it's strong and resilient, and that includes not just the banks, but money market funds and all different kinds of non-bank financial structures as well. So when we get to the non-financial sector, we don't have jurisdiction over that. But so I would just say that there are many things that go in, as you know, to setting asset prices. So if you look at what's really been driving asset prices really in the last couple of months.
He's talking about GameStop.
It isn't monetary policy. It's been expectations about vaccines, and it's also fiscal policy. Those are the news items that have been driving asset values in recent months. So I know that monetary policy does play a role there, but that's how we look at it. And I think that the connection between low interest rates and asset values is probably something that's not as tight as people think, because a lot of different factors are driving asset prices at any given time.
Can I follow up, Michelle, if you don't mind? Mr. Chairman, do you rule out or see as one of your tools in the toolkit the idea of adjusting monetary policy to address asset values?
So, that's as you know, that's one of the very difficult questions in all of monetary policy, and we don't rule it out as a theoretical matter, but we clearly look to macroprudential tools, regulatory tools, supervisory tools, other kinds of tools rather than monetary policy in addressing financial stability issues. It's not, the monetary policy, we know, strengthens economic activity and job creation through fairly well understood channels. And a strong economy is actually a great supporter of financial stability. That will mean strong, well-capitalized institutions and households will be working, and so we know that. We don't actually understand the trade-off between the sense of it is, if you raise interest rates and thereby tighten financial conditions and reduce economic activity, now in order to address asset bubbles and things like that, what will that even help? Will it actually cause more damage, or will it help? So I think that's unresolved, and I think it's something we look at as not theoretically ruled out, but not something we've ever done, and not something we would plan to do. We would rely on macroprudential and other tools to deal with financial stability issues.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Michael Derby.
Yeah, thank you very much. I wanted to ask you if there is a near-term rise in inflation related to the recovery,
that basically
how do you
pushed it.
determine whether or not it's something that's temporary or more enduring, and how much inflation is the Fed willing to tolerate before it acts to restrain price pressures?
So on inflation, a couple of things. There are a couple of things that are worth mentioning. One is just that we know that we measure inflation on a trailing 12-month basis, and as we lap the very low inflation readings of March and April of last year, we'll see measured 12-month inflation move up a few tenths. This is just, they're called base effects, and that's a transient thing that we think will pass. There's also the possibility, indeed it's in some forecasts, that as the economy fully reopens, there'll be a burst of spending, and because people will be enthusiastic that the pandemic is over potentially, and that could also create some upward pressure on inflation. Now, again, we would see that as something likely to be transient and not to be very large. In both cases, we don't see those as either lasting or particularly large. So the way we would react is we're going to be patient. Expect us to wait and see and not react if we see small and what we would view as very likely to be transient effects on inflation. I think it helps to look back at the inflation dynamics that the United States has had now for some decades, and notice that there has been significant disinflationary pressure for some time, for a couple of decades. Inflation has averaged less than 2% for a quarter of a century. And the inflation dynamics with the flat Phillips curve and low persistence of inflation is very much intact. Those things they change over time. We understand that inflation dynamics evolve constantly over time, but they don't change rapidly. So we think it's very unlikely that anything we see now would result in, troubling inflation. Of course, if we did get sustained inflation at a level that was uncomfortable, we have tools for that. It's far harder to deal with too low inflation. We know what to do with higher inflation, which is, should the need arise, we would have those tools, and we don't expect to see that at all. In terms of how much, what we've said is we'd like to see, because inflation has been running persistently below 2%, we'd like to see it run moderately above 2% for some time. We have not adopted a formula. We're not going to adopt a formula. We're going to, we use policy rules and formulas in everything we do, consult them constantly, but we don't set policy by them. We don't do that. And so we're going to preserve an element of judgment. And again, we'll seek inflation moderately above 2% for some time. And we'll show what that means when we get inflation above 2%. The way to achieve credibility on that is to actually do it. And so that's what we're planning on doing.
Thank you. Rachel Siegel.
Thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Chair Powell, for taking our questions. I have a two-pronged question about vaccines. So you specifically mentioned progress in the rollout of vaccines, but there is still plenty that we don't know about supply over the coming weeks and months.
Oh my
gosh. So I'm curious how you and your colleagues are factoring in vaccine rollouts and funding for distribution in your forecasts and what that timeline looks like. And then secondly, I'm wondering if you yourself have been vaccinated along with other FOMC members. Thank you.
So in terms of the
vaccine and stuff, the market is still selling off right now as we speak. It's down about 2.5 percentage points. This is absolutely insane if you think about this. Really, really hard sell-off right now, mainly because of the fact that, well, they're just gonna run. They're gonna let inflation run up. There's nothing really changing. What's really happening right now is just there are a lot of people now losing confidence in the stock market. It's just it is one big experiment, and some people don't want to be part of it. And I think that might be the reason why people are selling off. Especially when you look at what's happening with like GameStop and with AMC and everything, it's just, in my opinion, that's having a major impact on sentiment. So that's my own opinion, right? And a lot has been said about Jerome Powell himself, which $3 donation coming in from Catherine Powell. Thank you so much. Let me see. Let's see what's happening. Let me just fix the video. I think it's been enough. The FOMC meeting so far, I mean, he has done his little speech. I think that was the most important part of it. And we had some very important questions as well. And, well, I don't think anything is going to fix what's pretty much happening right now in the markets. All right, let's see.
What we do is we set policies so that we're
right. Still talking about the vaccine and everything. Anyway, so if I just go back to the S&P 500 right now, so to speak, we're now really like free falling. We went below this trend line. The next support area would be right here, exactly right here, at the 3,750s. And if it doesn't hold that, well, the next support is this is way down below to the 3,740s, and I would say we'll go to the 3,700s if that's going to be the case. Looking pretty bad. Yeah, so it's just it's what it is, I guess. Let me see. I'm gonna buy some. Honestly, I want to buy some more Amazon. There are a lot of stocks right now for sale. If I look at Alphabet, should be selling off quite nicely. 4.6% to the downside on Alphabet right now. That is a significant amount. Let's just put it that way. What is Apple doing? Apple's not even down. It's not even down that much, actually. It's just the markets in general going down, but Apple's doing perfectly fine. Wow, Snowflake is really taking a hit as well. Wow, insane. So a lot of downward pressure. Well, I mean, it's what it is. You can't have you cannot have only up days. At some point, the market sells off, and you just have to take it. A lot of people are spamming Apple and Nokia and GME right now. So yeah, so I kind of foresaw something similar to this happening, but I don't know. Will this last? Will this not last? The Fed just said, "Hey, we're keeping interest rates low." Didn't he? I think he said he would keep it at 0, right? 0.20, something like that. And he will continue buying assets with... it's just crazy stuff. If I look at the 4 hours now, it does seem like we're about to bottom out. Last time we had similar movement was in October, which is not good. Because if you guys remember, in October, we fell down all the way through. Oh boy, is this going to happen again? It seems like that could be the case. Oh boy. So yeah, not looking that good in the markets right now. Lots of people are taking profits and selling off. That's the obvious. And I would say, oh my, even Tesla's selling off right now. 1.65% to the downside. Let me check Neo, and Neo's also selling off. GameStop is just booming. GameStop is like one casino right now. Let's see, what are people saying right now? But yeah, there's like there are buying opportunities across the market right now. Lots of stocks. AMD is at the $89 level. You have Alphabet, like I just showed you, like down 5 percentage points almost. And you have what is it? Even Neo is down quite a bit. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is starting to come back up. DXY, the dollar index, is going up, still going up. There you go. Lots of panic in the markets, I would say. UV. There we go. This is the VIX going up by 25 percentage points. Last time that this happened was in December. And I would say October. Now, okay, that's not really similar. Say December, beginning of January. But there's a chance that this keeps going. So the same way I would say that this could pretty much mean that the markets will be stuck in a bearish channel, but then like just keep going down. Hold up. But I think if you dollar cost average, you could be fine. A $10 donation is coming in from Patrick Lamb, and he says, any idea on where Apple will end up the next 24 hours? Well, I mean, if the markets keep going the way they're going, well, that could mean that everything is going to be in the gutter, even Apple. Thanks for that donation. Okay, so Apple's price target the next 24 hours. Thanks for that donation, Patrick, once again. Another one coming in. So with Apple, I think what's really unsettling is that it does look like it could fall down all the way if the markets are negative. But so far, it's holding this consolidation line. So I'm still expecting it I don't know what to say. The markets are just really red right now. I cannot give you a proper price target. I was expecting 150 if the markets were stable. And this is literally anything but stable. So yeah, it could very well see us bounce here, since this seems to be like a support level at the 375. So let's hope that that holds. But it could very well be the case that it doesn't hold. So things are looking very volatile as we speak. Garrick, could you please look at Twitter? ARK bought a lot yesterday. Yeah, it looks like we're bouncing on the S&P just a little bit. Let me check Twitter. Well, everything is sort of in free fall right now, isn't it? Just pretty much everything. Even ARK. Yeah, ARK. So look at that. ARK is down 4.4%, while the markets are down 2.5%. And the original ETF, the innovation ETF, is down 2.2%. So it's actually down less. It's down less than the S&P. So it's outperforming the S&P right now, even in the downturns. Let's see. Holding GME. Some people are holding GME right now. Some people are literally just madmen. I would say. Madmen. GME. $322 right now. I cannot believe that it's still sitting here. This is just nuts. Tesla coming down 2 percentage points. Well, hopefully earnings can do something for us, so to speak. Well, let me just do an analysis on this. So it seems like as we speak, we are seeing some downward pressure on the MACD. Going to a support area on the MACD. RSI is falling really fast. About to go to the oversold territory. And we see a gap right there. Kind of similar to... a bit similar to this gap right here. So how much was this sell off? Alright, so $250. Yeah, I could definitely see this go back to like 3,600. So go back to this area. That could be the case with the MACD crossing here on the daily chart. It could definitely be the case. Can't deny that. I mean, we've been positive for a long time. And it seems very unrealistic, though. Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to rebound, if anything. Yeah, I think this is going to be a small dip. Yep, pretty much. Maybe I have to look at the other one. Yeah, so, oh yeah, there you go. So this is what I drew. I said we were going to go in this bearish channel. It even... it went below the bearish channel, so it's even more bearish than we thought. So this is mainly because I think we just had the FOMC meeting, and that might have triggered something. No, it's going to be very complicated. I'm going to try this anyway. See if we can figure out where this is heading. So I'll just draw a new bearish channel just in case. I think it will bounce off from here. We did go to the oversold. I think it's going to recover. I think this is the dip. This is a short-term dip. I think we're going to recover from here. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, honestly, the Fed just said, hey, we're going to keep interest rates low. We're going to keep printing money. It's going to be fine. I think people are just taking profits right now. So, yeah, we'll be fine, I think. So there's no reason to be panicking. We have great earnings coming up. Great earnings coming up, so... Let me check GME right now. Not a whole lot happening there. Okay. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Guys, you know what I'm gonna do? I think we're now in a this is the dip. This is the dip. Like Warren Buffett once said, buy the freaking dip, right? So, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything that I'm about to say, that is just for entertainment purposes and educational purposes. Right? Keep that in mind. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm going to show you some stocks that are looking pretty sweet right now. But before I do, I want you to hit that subscribe button because we're almost at 20,000 or 22,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button. Now let's roll. So Alphabet. I think Alphabet, as we speak, it's pretty much, I think it's going to be heading upwards. I think it's going to go to the 2000s. So Alphabet right now, as it is, this is the dip. This is a 4.7% dip on Alphabet. I don't think Facebook necessarily is dipping that hard. Yeah, I want to stay away from Facebook, actually. I want to go to Apple. Apple 142. It's not really dipping that hard. So I can't really say that that's a dip necessarily. But AMD is dipping really hard. AMD is at the $89. It was up the $99. Great earnings, great performance. I think this is the dip on AMD as well. At some point, it was sitting at the $86. Even back then, I said, hey guys, this is the dip for AMD. It's going to go upwards. It went to the $92. So that's about a $6 profit, I believe, which is not bad. Let's see, what else is dipping right now? Let me think about this. Palantir's not dipping, isn't it? No, Palantir is like pretty overbought right now, actually. Like really overbought, so can't really say anything about that one. Like really, really overbought. Maybe if Palantir gets back to the 35 or like 32, that would be another nice buying opportunity potentially. And hold up. No, need Apex. Amazon. Guys, Amazon is literally, this is a nice dip right here. It was sitting here, even when it was sitting right here at the 3,100s, I said, guys, Amazon is going to go through the roof. It went through the roof, and I think it's going to go through the roof one more time for earnings. And I'm still expecting this to happen, so that's what I would say about Amazon. I think I'm going to get some Amazon myself right now. 1 second. Let's see. There you go. Snowflake. Snowflake is dipping as well, I think. Snowflake sitting at the $270. Also, one of the stocks that I think is going to be popping very, very soon. It's now at a significant support area, and I think it's going to be popping very, very soon. Markets are bottoming out, starting to bounce up a little bit. So I do think it could consolidate in this area and start moving up. So that's my expectation right now. let me see what's happening with AMC Entertainment. I think this is a ticking time bomb. Yes, it can go up to the hundreds, but it's a ticking time bomb. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Even if you get it very cheap, it could very well just drop like tons at once. Let me check Nokia. Nokia sold off heavily. Look at that. 30% sell-off. Right, so with Neo right now, because Neo is also very interesting, I think Neo is also another dip, right? It's about to get to this support line here. I think Neo is going to go up for the deliveries. It's going to be announcing in a week from now. So this is going to be another dip opportunity. Not saying it's a very sweet one, but when dollar cost averaged, it could very well be awesome. Let me check Nano Dimension. Nano Dimension right now. Yeah, so Nano Dimension is moving up in the direction. Well, moving down, I mean. Kind of as expected. And GameStop. GameStop, ticking time bomb. Same thing with AMC. I would not touch GameStop or AMC. It's just too dangerous. Even if it goes up huge, it could literally fall down off a cliff. We saw this happen right here. I don't know if you guys remember. It went to $160, then it fell down. It just fell down off a cliff, back to the $60. That's a $100 loss on a stock that was originally $160. So I would be very careful if I were you. John Riscala just donated $2. He says, "Brother, what are your thoughts on Nano Dimension?" Thanks. I would say that Nano Dimension is a stock to be holding on the long term. Although it's seeing some negativity right now, I think it's going to be bottoming out right at the $13 to $12. I would say the $13 range. But it's still negative on every other time frame though. So I'm expecting it to fall back to $13, and then we'll talk further. We'll talk about this after it fell down to the 13. But it's a small, very small buying opportunity right now. And BNGO, Bionanogenomics, it fell down as well. I did expect BNGO to be falling. I think BNGO also going to be a buying opportunity at the $9 to $10. But even right now, looking pretty okay, just as we speak. CCIV has been selling off severely. I think CCIV is a buying opportunity below the $40 because of the fact that this stock will be running up really hot when the merger happens. So, let's see. Options expire on Friday, which will capitulate the price to outer space. That's true. Options are expiring Friday, and it's going to capitulate the price of GameStop and AMC probably. Look at that. GameStop's still going up. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's going to be a gamma squeeze, I think, isn't it? I think it's a gamma squeeze. Gamma and short squeeze at the same time. Wow. Gara, should we hold or sell stocks going into earnings? I can only say one thing, guys. I can only say one thing. Hit the subscribe button right now. And also, hodl. Hodl, hodl, hodl. Hodl, hodl, hodl. Come on, let's go. Hodl, hodl, hodl. Hodl. Look, it's bouncing back. You see that? Bam. I think there's a high probability for this to come back up. So I think the markets will recover. I think earnings is really, really strong. The Fed just told us, hey, we're going to see a lot of spending, a lot of consumer spending coming up. We're printing out money. We're keeping interest rates at zero. Brr. So that's literally what the Fed says. And I think you should not be fighting the Fed in any way possible. NAKD halted. Really? Fascinating. Whoa. Wow. So it went up 214 percentage points. Just casually goes up 214 percentage points. That's just crazy. That is that's really crazy. Hold on. Hold the line. Hodl, 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 gang. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. 240% to the upside. Oh my gosh. This pump is real. Hodl. Yeah, so Tesla, well, still going down. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very, very interesting. What's happening with Intel as we speak? Intel Corporation still down massive amounts. I am seeing a reversal happen for Intel very, very soon. Oh wait, never mind. It's crossed on the MACD. No, Intel's gonna go down. Well, I guess that's that. Intel's gonna pretty much go back to the 50s. That's really sad. I did expect it to see a comeback, but it crossed on the MACD, so the momentum is now very negative. So it could bounce a little bit, but then it will just keep going down to the 40s. Intel's having a tough time, I would say. Etsy, please. Somebody said Etsy, please. So I'm gonna look at Etsy. Yeah, well, so my prediction for Etsy was we spike up. We did spike up, but then the markets came down. And then we go down a lot, and we're going down a lot. So, well, that's happening. Although you can see in the 30 minutes how flawed it was, because, well, we're now selling off. So, yeah, you can't really predict the time frame all the time, but yeah, it's going down a lot. I guess that Elon Musk tweet didn't help it out that much after all, because it still went down like $35, like it's nothing. But yeah, Etsy's going down. I think it's going to rebound very soon because I think most stocks are going to be rebounding. KOSS. What does BRR mean? Well, okay, so there's this building for the Federal Reserve. If you go, well, it's in the United States. If you go there, if you get there really close, if you get there really, really close, you can hear this sound. It goes like this. Brrr, and it's like the money printers, like they're printing so they can save the stock market. I mean, the economy. Gosh, it's terrible, but yeah, it's kind of how it works. You know, you got to save the stock market to save the economy, because if the stock market is not saved, remember 1929, stock market collapses, economy collapses. So it does work that way. But yeah, Burr is the money printer. And the money printer is actually not a money printer. All they have to do is add another zero on a computer. But yeah, people make fun of it that way, and they think it's funny. So it's funny. All right, Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Oh boy. Talking about Burr. We see Bitcoin is starting to go up, which is, well, so far it's moving in the trend that we said it would be moving, but now it's defying the trend. Yeah, so wish... Yeah, we have not finished the pattern, because now we don't have any pattern to be going off of, and it does seem like we're bouncing off. But yeah, I'd say buy, bro, Google or Amazon. I think Amazon is pushed down, and I think Amazon is going to report better earnings potentially. So I think definitely Amazon is going to be very nice, since the price for an Amazon stock has not really moved at all. Alphabet has already gone up, so let's see. Burn the short sellers. Everybody's burning the short sellers right now. Gosh. Let's see if we reach the 22,000 subscriber mark. Are we getting close? No, we're not even there yet. Come on, guys. Hit that subscribe button right now if you haven't yet. We got about 1,200 people watching right now. We need about 47 to hit 22K subscribers. And I would just literally flip my jiggers. I don't even know. Like, I would just... It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing indeed. But if everybody would hit that subscribe button right now, then I think you'll receive a lot of good luck in trading for the next 22 years as we hit 22,000 subscribers. So make sure you do that. What did I just do? I hit past trend. Oh, okay. What the frick? Right. I just copy-pasted something there. COS. COS. What is COS? I've never heard of that. Okay. That happened. Small cap. There you go. Small cap indeed. up 560%. This is madness. This is pure madness. Okay, well, it's going up a lot, and I have no clue why it's happening, but it's happening. It usually does not end well, though. GameStop still going up. Gosh, I cannot believe it. Let's see. I think it's mainly going up because short sellers are now buying back shares. They're covering right now, so that could be the reason behind it. Subscribed. Lots of people just subscribed. Awesome. Guys, let's get to 420 likes right now. Right now. Let's go. Come on. Pump it up like GameStop has been pumping up. Look at that. There's a high probability that GameStop is going to be reaching 420 very, very soon. That would be crazy. I think there's a chance that if this gamma squeeze is going to happen on Friday for GameStop, that could mean it could go all the way up to the 800s. It could just double there and then. Nokia, what's happening to Nokia? Wait, hold up. No freaking way. Is it going up again? Okay, it's starting to move up. A lot of people are excited about these meme stocks. It's interesting. Made a bunch of money on QQQ puts and loading up on more GME, Wall Street Bets says. Interesting. GME. Wait, M. Kim just donated $5 and says Gara Tesla earnings is in 30. Really? I thought it was 1 hour from now. Let me see what's happening on the Apple right now. Oof, Apple's still selling off. Come on. It seems like it's gonna sell off on earnings with the way things are going right now, but that wouldn't make much sense because it's like the best earnings ever. I think it can't. Tesla is also selling off actually. Mental Breaking just donated £5 and he says, Elon once said, whoever rules the memes rules the world. Wise words. Wise words indeed. Game STONK. Guys, I want to see some rockets. I want to see 7 rockets per person. Let's go. Oh my gosh. This is just, this is not a chart. This is a launch pad. This is a rocket on a launch pad that is about to launch all the way up to $1,000. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it does look like this is the launch pad. This is the rocket, and it's about to go through the roof. But in all seriousness, I think GameStop there is still a lot of upside for GameStop because this squeeze is going to be happening Friday. So all they have to do is they have to hold GameStop, and the squeeze is going to happen. And then the price just keeps going up because the market makers are gonna have to buy the stock. So, like as long as nobody is, 7 rockets. There you go. Rockets in the chat right now. This is history in creation right now. If you guys thought that this was crazy, I think. This is not crazy. What's going to be happening Friday is going to be crazy. We just watched the FOMC meeting. We watched Jerome Powell, and there was this CNBC reporter that even asked about GameStop stock. GameStonk. It's just hilarious how like it's just great. It's just great. These CNBC reporters are just bought out by like the institutions. SK Jamini says, please do an analysis of the Nifty. 1st February's government budget. Big day, please take this question. Thanks for that donation. That's a lot of rockets. A lot of rockets. It's not enough. We need more rockets, guys. This thing is going... I cannot believe it's still staying at this price. It's just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Let me see. Apple shooting up. Somebody said Apple shooting up. Yeah, rockets coming in. Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I think there's a little bit of a delay, but between the live chat and what I'm saying right now, like a couple seconds, but it's fine. Yeah, Tesla. I think Tesla's still going to be shooting up. Or Apple, I mean, not Tesla. Apple's going to be shooting up. Tesla will be shooting up. Why can I not? Oh, there you go. Okay. Guys. If you're holding GME, then I want you to send 7 rockets in the live chat. If you're holding GameStonk, send 7 rockets in the live chat. And subscribe to the channel. I think we have reached 22,000, haven't we? We're like right at the edge. I think we're right at the edge right now. Oh my gosh, we're like 4 subscribers away from 22,000. That's just insane. Oh boy, the rockets are coming in right now. The rockets are coming in. That's just interesting, I guess. A lot of people are holding GameStop. Lots of people are holding. Lots of people are hodl. They're hodling. Hodl. Lots of people are hodling. Hodl. Well, my gosh. That's crazy. Wait, hold up. Let me just change the color to the color of the hedge fund portfolios. All red. No, I'm kidding. Let me just see if I can fix this a bit. There you go. That's much better. Although, I would say I look a little bit red right now. Let me fix that a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I still cannot believe how this stock... Like, you have to realize this, right? You have to realize that Ryan Cohen, he bought GameStop at $8. He bought it $8. This was 2 months ago, I think. It was right here. No, it was a couple months ago, I think. In December, yeah, in December. So he bought GameStop right here. He put $70 million into GameStop at $8. GameStop has reached, well, $335. So he has made a return of 24,000 percentage points. That is absolutely insane. So that means he is now worth at least $3 billion because of GameStop. Yeah, that is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. So Ryan Cohen just became a billionaire because he bought in at... he bought the dip, you know? He bought the dip. It's just crazy if you think about it. That's a lot of rockets, guys. It's a lot of rockets. A lot of holding. Guys, if you're holding GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, Nokia, Palantir, if you're holding these, or if you're holding the bag right now, type in HODL Gang. I want to see some HODL Gangs and rockets. Right now in the live chat, HODL Gang and rockets. Let's go. Let's go, HODL Gang and rockets. And we reached I think we reached 22,000 subscribers right now as we speak. No, we need 5 more subscribers. We need 5 more subscribers until 22,000 subscribers, guys. Make sure you do it right now. Anyway, HODL Gang. I want to see some HODL Gangs in the live chat right now. HODL Gang, HODL Gang. HODL, it's actually a ticker. Cyberfunk holding. I can't believe that this exists. This is just great. Okay, let's see what's happening with Apple right now. There's about 30 minutes left until the markets are going to be closed. HODL Gang. That's amazing. Lots of people hodling. Diamond hands indeed. Man, I'm proud of you guys. Oh. My respect goes out to you. Neo, HODL Gang, Diamond Hands, rockets, you know, everywhere. Let's see, trading 2-on-2 right now, is it still working? I think that there's a chance that the brokerage is just not functioning at this point. They're trying to prevent us from making gains, so they have to just take down the app, you know. Doesn't matter because GME is still sitting at $340. This is just, I would say, still nuts, definitely. HODL Gang, yeah, let's go, baby. Lots of people holding Nokia, AMC, BlackBerry, GME, NAKD. Oh man, Palantir. Like Palantir is also it's a meme stock at this point, sitting at $38. Look at that massive sell-off, mainly because well, people bought in. They wanted to buy Palantir. Lots of people took profits from GameStop, went into Palantir. Then the market started collapsing. Well, markets are still down. It's going, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that, it's still going down. 2.8% to the downside right now as we speak. Markets are collapsing. Let me just change the brightness here. Right, that's much better. HODL Gang. Yeah, so I think we have to be a little bit careful because it seems like the markets are going down further than we thought initially. It is really free falling at this point. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but it's not, the velocity of the free fall is not really concerning. This is definitely an interesting correction. I think Amazon is going to outperform. Lots of people are spamming BlackBerry now. There you go, BlackBerry. Wow. Has it been halted? It looks like it's halted. No, it's not halted. It's just not moving that much right now as we speak. Somebody said, when should I buy a Snowflake? I can't tell you when to buy because I am not a financial advisor. But I don't think it's going to get lower than this, is it? Unless the markets are going to really sell off. But in that scenario, everything is going to be selling off. But right now, honestly, I think Snowflake is looking pretty sweet. $266, $268. It's down a lot. It is down a lot. A lot. Not only that, I think the technicals are looking fine as well. Going back to Tesla right now. Tesla now sitting at the 867. It's not really moving. It doesn't want to go below the 865. Apple seeing some negativity because the markets are being negative. Just everything is selling off right now. Kind of. Joe Urias just donated $2, and he says, could this mean S&P will go much higher to the 5,000? I don't think 5,000 necessarily, though. That's a bit crazy. Yeah, Google's down $100. Look at that. Google, that's the dip, right? It's like, this is the dip. It could come down a bit further, but I think this is part of the dip right now. It's down quite a lot. Down 5.7 percentage points. The markets are going down even further. Oh boy. Oh boy. Last time something like this happened was, I think it was right here, wasn't it? When we had the big surge to the upside. Then we had the big sell-off. And then we bounced right back. So, something similar could be happening here. So, not expecting anything very, very negative at this point. It's just the velocity, the velocity of the downturn is not that severe. And I would say we're pretty much comparable to other times. Oh boy, it just keeps going. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hodl gang. Hodl gang indeed. Down 3 percentage points in one day. Let me check my own portfolio. My portfolio is doing fine. Because I was shorting Virgin Galactic. I was shorting Virgin Galactic and my portfolio is doing pretty good. Yeah, I was shorting some stocks out there. I was short on Virgin Galactic because it reached like $60 at some point. I was like, I'm going to get some profits by shorting it. My portfolio is actually doing pretty fine. I'm going to be buying the dip. I got some cash. Woo, let's go. Okay, so which stocks am I going to be buying? What's Apple doing right now? Apple is, wow, looking pretty sweet. Tesla looking okay. Alphabet looking pretty alright. Amazon. I'm going to get some more Amazon. I mean, it's down 3 percentage points, so... Yeah, I'm going to buy more Amazon, and I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to be... Oh, I still got some money to trade. I'll buy more Snowflake. I bought some more Amazon and more Snowflake. That's what I did. And, yeah, this is... I'm talking about the public account, right? So the public account. So if the market rebounds or like bounces back... all my positions go up, and I think there's a high probability of a bounce back, or for it to bounce back. What is happening with Apple? Apple, yeah, it's definitely selling off right now. I mean, it's guys, you have to take this into account. The markets are down 2.88 percentage points, yet Apple is just down 1.5. So it's not bad. It's not. It could be worse. It could be way worse. It could be like with Amazon. Amazon is going down. Look at that. Amazon down 3 percentage points. So, yeah. Back onto Apple. Trading 2 and 2 is down again. Yeah. It's because a lot of people are right now selling and, you know, buying and selling. The same time. NAKD. What is happening with NAKD? Let me just look at that right now. Wow. Wow. 245% to the upside. It's a small cap, so that's not too surprising. People pushing it up. CCIV is crashing, some people are saying. CCIV crashing. Really? Oh, there you go. Minus 14%. I think CCIV will be fine. I think it will be fine. Neo, what's happening with Neo? Some people saying Neo. Neo is fine. I think it's going to bounce back very soon. Wall Street Bets rules the market right now. I think the rulers of the market are selling off right now, not Wall Street Bets. But yeah, I think they are having a big impact on everything at this moment. Guys, I am so excited that, about the public account. My public account right now is barely down. It's like, it's just standing flat. While the whole market is down like 3 percentage points, the public account is just sitting flat right now. So we're doing very well at the moment. Buying CCIV at the dip, somebody says. This is the dip. I think it will this is the dip on CCIV. CCIV, or Churchill Capital Corp. IV or I4, whatever you want to call it. This is definitely a dip. I mean, we had an all-time high of 28.4. Right now, sitting at $20. That's about, I would say, 25% discount potentially. And we have to also consider the fact that we are going to have a merger soon, very soon. And that will be, you know, we're going to be valued at like $60, $80, something like that at the height. Maybe even higher than that. So I think anything below the $40 goes. But keep in mind that there is a risk that this merger doesn't go through. But if that's, you know, I'm not counting on that. And if it doesn't go through, it's going to merge with another company out there. So it's not even that it goes back to zero. It's just, it's a high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward indeed. Mia Khalifa said buy Nokia stock? Really? Wow, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Wait, let me check Twitter right now. Maybe she's saying those things on Twitter. That would be really, really interesting if she's saying those things. I think you're not even allowed to do that, are you? I don't know, probably is. What the frickin' hell? You're joking, right? So she's actually... No way. No freaking way. Hold up. Is she... Let me just... Right, let's go to Mia Khalifa. Is she actually saying those things? This is Mia Khalifa. Everybody knows her. She is now tweeting out... Just missed the prayer. I'm holding AMC. Wait, you missed out on AMC? Come on, we're gonna... Okay, so when oh gosh. When porn stars are buying stocks and everybody are following them for investment advice, that does kind of signal something, right? I'm not surprised that the markets are selling off. Let's just put it that way. No freaking way. But yeah, that's happening, I guess. I mean, it's whatever, you know. It's whatever. Markets are kind of starting to recover a bit. AMC is still up 260%. Casually staying up 260%. Yeah. Who's Mia Khalifa? Does she work with Katie Wood? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Nokia and BlackBerry. Are you adding more CCIV? I have a bit of that CCIV going for me. Nick Parr donates $2. Gara, how did Mia Khalifa make her tendies? Smart. Well, she's in the stock market, so probably making tendies in the stock market right now. Let's see. So I think I think we're still rebounding. We're in rebound mode, still rebound mode. 4 hours looking like we're about to bottom out on the MACD. RSI looking like it's about to bottom out on the RSI. So, yeah, I mean, at any moment this is gonna rebound. Just gonna have some patience here. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. What is a bump? Hold up. Let me just, what is a bump? No, I didn't bump. No, that's not the case. No. I have a runny nose. I have a runny, guys. What the hell? What are you accusing me of? No, that's not the case. That is definitely not the case. I'm still sick. Gosh. What the hell, guys? Come on. Don't even. But yeah, let's just check NEO right now. $57.2 right now. I think it's going to be bouncing very soon. Tesla. Honestly, I still think it's going to bounce on earnings. Because I think earnings are going to be really good. But then again, look at the valuation. Look at where we are right now with Tesla. We are not sitting at like the $100. We are sitting at $870. And if the markets are negative, even if we have good earnings, you could sell off. So at this point, it's more of a coin flip. I'm not that kind of guy, guys. Come on. Let me see. There you go. Interesting live chats, comments. Very, very interesting. Cloudflare Nets. There's about 12 minutes left. Let's see what these last 12 minutes have for us. Virgin Galactic. Ooh, look at that. Virgin Galactic coming back to the $46 all the way. Well, there you go. I was shorting it from like 52, 53 all the way to 46. Let me check my positions right now. It's just one big rocket right now, honestly. So, pretty good. About 11 minutes left, guys. 11 minutes left. Right, I just bought some Snowflake stock. Just a couple more. See. All right, guys. I think we reached 22,000 subscribers, didn't we? Yep, guys, we reached 22,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody out there. Thank you. Wow. We just reached, and I got my family members interrupting. Thank you indeed. Yeah, I'm really loud. Of course, this is a room in a house, and everybody can hear me, so... So yeah, thank you for 22,000 subscribers, guys. I cannot believe that we are like sitting at that level. Like it's still mind-boggling. Like every single time I look at the subscriber count, like any viewer count or anything, it's just still crazy to me. It just never changes. And the same way, whenever I look at the GameStop price, you know, it's like the same thing. I look at my subscriber count and like, what the frick? And then I look at GameStop share price and I'm like, what the frick? And it's just mind-blowing. It's just the same process, you know. It's like, but yeah, it's thank you so much, guys. Let's see. Hopium. Well, what's happening in live chat right now? There's a lot of people. BB, Apple, AMC, etc., etc. We got Samuel joining in with the Lucid Explorers. Thank you so much. Bro, you have to check AMD. Advanced micro devices. Yeah, it's down. Obviously, markets are down, so it makes sense. Still think it's going to rebound. It's going to rebound very soon. Although it does seem like we could go down a bit further. But even though that's the case, I still think 88 is relatively cheap. Relatively, right? So it could keep going. But it's going to come back as strong as it goes down, I would say. What's BlackBerry doing right now? Still coming down a bit. Oh boy, we got about 7 more minutes left until the market closes, and we're going to have earnings coming up for many stocks out there, like Facebook and Apple and Tesla and many more. Earnings reports coming in very soon. Let me check Snow. Snowflake at 267, still going down. Look at that. Coming back to levels we haven't seen since September. Very interesting. We're now sitting at a market cap of $76 billion, which is still very high, you know, if you consider the fact that their revenue is not even, it's not even like there. So if you just consider the revenue levels, it's kind of, yeah, still, technicals are indicating a rebound. Nevertheless. Oh my gosh. Markets are coming back up. Looking at that right now as we speak. We're now above this support line at the 375.3. Apple. If you want to see Apple right now. Let's see, Apple. Apple sitting at the 142, also making a comeback over here. I think Amazon is having a comeback as well. Amazon coming back ever so slightly to the upside. Let me see. AMC. Whoa, hold up. What the hell is happening here? AMC Entertainment Holdings going up to $18.9 right now. That is sick. That is absolutely sick. That is damn insane. Like, how is this even possible? It's now sitting at a 2 billion market cap. It was sitting at a 400 billion market cap literally a couple days ago. Wow. Wow. Just insane. There's about 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left until the market's going to be closing. So that's happening. I think there's going to be a lot of selling tomorrow. Like the meme stocks are going to be selling off tomorrow, most likely. Also, people are going to take profits as the momentum goes down. It's still going up though. still going up 286% to the upside. Oh boy. Hodl, I guess. Hodl. Let's see. Tesla's still going down. Apple is starting to move up. There you go. Apple's going up. There you go. Probably going up for earnings. And well, Tesla, I mean, probably same story. Let's check the S&P right now. Oh, let's just check the S&P that way. S&P is coming back up. It's recovering. Will this be a V-shaped recovery? I think so. Let's check GME. GameStop is holding strong. People are hodling all the way. Hodl gang. Let's go. Hodl. Oh yeah, guys, make sure you join the Discord. Guys, join the Discord. Discord link is in the description. I would appreciate that. We talk about investing, trading, and finance. Everything we do on the videos and on the live streams. We've already talked about that in the Discord. So definitely join the Discord community. Let me just... And not only that, we a lot of things that we said on the Discord has actually come to fruition. I've said on the Discord that Palantir would go to the $40, and well, it's happened. I mean, Palantir right now is sitting at $40. Okay, 39.11. It was sitting at $40 moments ago. So 3 more minutes until market close. Guys, if you've been enjoying the live stream so far, smash that like button right now. There's no more perfect moment to be smashing that like button than right now as we speak, as the markets come to an end for today on Wednesday. GameStop closing at the 340s. AMC pretty much closing at 19.4 to about $20 potentially. This is insane. We have BlackBerry closing in at the 24.6. And, well, and the traditional stocks that we cover, Apple is at 142, still down. Market's down 2.5%. So the meme stocks are outperforming, yet the market is just, you know, just falling faster and faster. Two more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, indeed. Tesla. Oh, guys, if you want to have access to the public accounts, like I've said in the past, there is a Patreon link down below. You can donate. If you donate $10 and above, you get access to the public account. Today, a lot of stuff has happened, and the public account, well, it's going to look very interesting for today, so definitely join. You'll see all my trades and everything I've been doing. We're going to go from 2,000 euros to 10,000 euros with the public account. So definitely check that out. Patreon link is in the description. Mental Breaking just donated £2 and says, love smashing. Well, interesting. Tesla's still down 2.4 percentage points. Markets are having a tough time holding up, I would say. We'll see what happens next, guys. We'll see what happens next. Markets are about to be closing in 1 minute time. 1 minute. I really want to play the Palantir song. Markets are officially closed. Palantir closing at 39.4. Tesla at 86.3. NIO closing at 57. Apple right now closing at about 142.5. Amazon should be down as well, closing at 3,235. That's just wow. I mean, wow. One hell of a day. Guys, smash that like button just for this like insane day. I mean, this just I could have not expected. I just could not foresee something like this happening today. GME went up to $346.8. up 134 percentage points, and AMC Entertainment Holdings up a whopping 300 percentage points, sitting at $19.9 right now. So, wow. Wait for the aftermarket. Wait, what do you mean? So earnings coming up, guys. Earnings are coming up for Apple, Facebook, and Tesla. Oh my gosh. I'm out of breath. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate everybody out there. I really think this is going to be for the history books, right? This day in particular, and I would say the past couple days, especially with GameStop, with the way it's been moving. Look at that, GameStop up to $370 in the after hours. Wow, look at that, and it's selling off again. It went to $370. It sold off to the 340s. So this is a war being fought right now between retail traders and hedge fund managers and institutions. Gara, are you covered? Okay, so do we want to see Tesla earnings or do we want to see Apple earnings? Let me know in the live chat and give me some rockets as well. I need to know this because we couldn't do both, but we have to do one first. Let's see. Wow, GME is still going. Wow. 364.5. $370s. Whoa, this is interesting. This is interesting movements in the after hours. We have another member coming in. Diana and Michael Wall just became Elusive Explorer. Thank you. Okay, so I'm mostly seeing Apple and Tesla, but I think we're going to be doing both. Let me see how we're going to do this. Apple earnings. You know, I'm really interested in Tesla earnings, but also I think Apple earnings is going to be more fun, though. Join us here. So I got the Apple side going, and it should be right now. But there's nothing really happening. You can't see my screen yet for the Apple earnings, but I'm just refreshing the page right now, honestly. Also looking for Tesla earnings right now. Tesla earnings. Let's see, Tesla investors. Earnings date, press release, webquest. They already have the production and the deliveries and stuff. Okay, so we have the webcast. No, so there's nothing. There's nothing yet about earnings coming in. Maybe the Q&A. No, nothing yet. So frustrating. I'm just refreshing the pages right now on the off the stream itself, but there's nothing yet. Okay, so it's later on. Okay, cool. Gotcha. 4:30. So that would mean that it's gonna happen 25 minutes from now. Sure thing. Let me check what's happening with Apple as we speak. Is it already moving? Just a little bit, I guess. It seems like momentum is heading up. Although on the 4 hours we're definitely crossing to the downside. So let's hope this goes well. Tesla's moving up as well. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be wait and see moment, I think. Oh boy. Okay, so we have about 24 minutes left until earnings. Let me check Facebook. Down 3 percentage points in the after hours. Look at that. Well, yeah, I mean, it had a massive run up, though, so. Still selling off. Wow. People are really adamant on selling Facebook at this moment. Yeah, so Facebook just keeps falling. Tesla's starting to go up over here. Let me check if they released their earnings reports. Yep, they released their earnings report. There you go. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. Just give me 1 second. We can look at its... Okay, so this is the Q4 and I would say the financial year of 2020 update. Right, so vehicle capacity, core technology, other highlights, photos, charts, key metric, financial statements. Financial summary. Let's go to the summary. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Let's go. I think it's good. It's already good. We already know it's good because, well, the share price, what the frick? It just went up like 2 percentage points. It just disappeared. So let's just get just right into this. Hold up. Okay. Nice. Nice. That's a nice growth rate, I would say. The year-over-year growth rate, definitely not bad. Definitely not bad, but it's not spectacular, I would say, for the growth rate. The operating expensive increased by 44%. Let me see, margin increased by 49 basis. Wait, hold up. What am I seeing here? What the frick? That's okay. That's really interesting. Operating margin decreased quite well, like quarter over quarter, it decreased. So that's interesting. Yeah. So you can see it right here. Quarter over quarter decreased. Not good. That's not good. Not good. It could be selling off right now, actually. Yeah. There you go. Guys, this is not good. This is not good at all. This is not good. Quarter over quarter decreases in the operating margin, and I don't like that. The revenue was nice, but then you look at what's happening, what they're sacrificing. That is not good. It's selling off. It's selling off as we speak, and it's really bloody. It's really, really bloody. Hold on, let me check what's happening in the live chat. Yeah, no, the earnings are really bad. It's not significantly bad. It's just, it's not what we expected. Let's just put it this way. Automotive revenues, year over year, 31%. Nice, I guess. Of which regulatory credits. Okay, so they received even more regulatory credits in 2020. That's, well, it's what it is. I mean, it's nice. It helps, I guess. They're now kind of comparing the years. Is it still falling? Yeah, it's still falling. It's to the 820s right now. Adjusted EBITDA. I'm not really interested in that. I'm interested in what's happening in the quarter over quarter stuff, the short-term stuff right now. Net cash. EPS. Wait, that's actually pretty low, isn't it? I don't know what the estimate was, but I think they were estimating pretty high levels. But yeah, year over year it's really good, but like 1 year ago they were about to go bankrupt. So that's a bad comparison, I think. So yeah. Okay, let's see what's happening with Apple. Is Apple falling as well? Or oh wow, look at that, guys! Tesla falling to $800. Wow, look at that! Look at that! Look, I was warning everybody. I said if anything negative happens to Tesla stock, it would just drop like that. It's happening right now. It could come back. I mean, it is a severe overreaction, I would say. What's happening with the markets? What is happening? Is the market selling off? Oh my freaking gosh, look at that. Guys, the markets... Oh my god! What the frick? This is insane. This is absolutely insane. We're down huge. Oh my god, what is happening with Apple? Apple's going down 2.5 percentage points. Oh, that's just killing. That is killing. No freaking way. I haven't even checked Apple's earnings. Let me check. No freaking way. Was it bad? Oh my gosh. Let me check Apple's earnings right now. Let me see. Where can I find it? Oh yeah, here we go. Q4. Wait, I think I'm not looking for Q4, am I? It's Q1, right? No, it's the Q1, right? So I'm not seeing anything about Q1 2021. So I'm still waiting for that. Wait, guys, I don't know if you guys know. Let me check what's happening in live chat. Maybe you guys know. Apple didn't release earnings yet. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. But the markets are selling off, and it's possibly caused by Tesla going down massively, like literally 7% at one go. Oh my gosh. That's massive. That's just incredible, I would say. But yeah, I think... hold up. Hodl. Apple's coming back, yeah. Earnings it's about 40 minutes. 48 minutes, some people say. Apple's earnings is not out yet, yeah. It's just Q4. Hold up. Yeah, I didn't like Tesla's earnings. It wasn't really good. At least the quarterly earnings. Well, yes, the revenue is impressive. They sacrificed a lot. They sacrificed a lot. Let's just put it that way. No, I'm not seeing any earnings. Nothing yet. I think it's for Q1. Because their 2020 Q4 has already been released. So I think they're going to be reporting Q1. That would make more sense, actually. But obviously, this Q1, it's from the other quarter, but it's really weird how that works. But yeah. Apple's going to save the market, people are saying right now. Oh my gosh, the expectations. The expectations... Lucid, guys. Stay lucid. Hodl. The expectations, guys. Come on. Apple, I think Tesla is prime example of just people holding a stock without any strong fundamentals. Because the fundamentals are not looking really strong at the moment. What's happening with AMC right now? AMC Entertainment. Oh my gosh. It's selling off 20%. That's a lot, you know. It's a lot. You have to consider the fact that it's now sitting at a new price. So 20%, that's about 100% if the markets were not closed, right? So it's a lot. It's really selling off. GME. Is GME selling off? Yeah, even GME is going down 8 percentage points. So let me check the S&P again. So yeah, it's just, oh my gosh. This is a major sell-off. This is a major sell-off. Is Apple still tanking? No, it's actually coming back. It's coming back all the way. I think earnings might just be released. I think it's released. Let me check. Because it just bounced back up. So it could be that it got released right now. No, not yet. Annual report. No, this is not it. Oh, I'm looking, trying to find it, but it's still not here yet. And people are saying it's 40 minutes away. Well, I can't wait, okay? I need to get it. I'm still looking. You guys cannot see it right now, but I'm definitely looking for what's happening. The calls that okay, cool. Let's pray for Apple. Yeah, I mean, if Apple doesn't hold up, guys, honestly, if Apple does not hold up, expect a severe market downturn. Because this is like they're anticipating bad results. And I think what happened with, for example, what happened with Tesla. Well, look at costs after hours. Hilarious. Mental breaking just donated £5. Let me check at costs. What's happening there? So costs is going up another 63 percentage points because it's a market cap. It's not very impressive, but yeah, people are just buying costs. Consumer durables, electronics. Really, that's just interesting. I think a bunch of people just realized, hey, we can pump up stocks. Why the hell not? It's still not illegal or anything, so let's just do it. So that's what people are doing right now. Neo is down as well. Wow, Neo just keeps going down. Snowflake. I think Snowflake must be going down. Oh, Snowflake's going up. Okay, cool. But yeah, it's just bananas. It's just absolutely bananas. Still waiting for the Apple results. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to see what's happening there. Amazon. Please tell me that Amazon is not dropping. Amazon is holding up. Look at that. Amazon is holding up. Very nice. Gonna be looking at the financial results for obviously Tesla. Solar deployed, storage deployed. Okay, so their solar division is increasing by tons. I like that. I really like that with Tesla right now. And supercharger stations keep increasing. Lease count is increasing by a lot. Total deliveries, that was a nice one, but we already knew that. Shanghai is still in production, so everything is still in production, right? We know that. Oh, look at this. So they're comparing the Tesla Model S Plaid, but they didn't compare it to the Lucid Air, which I think is kind of a hard BM. They're comparing it to other really nice companies out there with their vehicles and stuff. So their total energy deployment is going through the roof, literally, because they put these, solar panels on the roofs of, okay, this is a bad joke. Anyway, this is so cool. This is so cool. No freaking way. Is this going to be the Tesla Model S? No freaking way. That is amazing. Oh my freaking frick. That looks amazing. That looks so amazing. Oh, what? Whoa. I think that's a big improvement. I think a lot of people are going to be buying the Tesla Model X. And was this the Plaid? And this is the Model S, right? So they're doing a rework on that one. This is the Tesla Model S Plaid exterior. It looks great, I would say. I mean, Gigafactory Shanghai. Model Y General Assembly. Just some photos to see what's happening. Gigafactory Texas 3 months ago. Present day. Okay, they're working really hard, getting stuff done. Pretty nice. Key metrics: vehicle deliveries, operating cash flow. Okay, right. Financial statements. Okay, here we go. Hold up. Let me see what's happening with Tesla as we speak. It's already coming. It's already coming back up. Apple is coming back up as well. Wait, hold up. GME, GameStop is back to 230. Somebody said, what? Really? What happened? Somebody said it came back to the 230s. Maybe it's not updating it right here, but let me check. No, it's never mind. Somebody said 230. I thought it was somebody was for real. I think I got scammed. GME 231. I don't know why somebody's doing that. I'm gonna just ban him. Yeah, I guess that's the easiest way to troll me is to say something like that. It would blow my mind if it sold off like that. Okay, let me check. So yeah, their numbers are good. They're good. They're not bad. Let me see. Net income. Sweet. Sweet indeed. It's good. I think it's okay. It's not special. It shouldn't mean that the stock price should be sitting at the price that it's sitting at. So I think we're gonna sell off, but that's just my opinion. Balance sheet, total assets increased to $52 billion. Cash and cash equivalents. They have $19 billion in cash equivalents. So yeah, total assets does, well, 52 billion. And they have liabilities, of course, accounts payable and whatever. Total liabilities. So, well, the total liabilities and the total assets are literally like, wait, total liabilities and equity. Oh, okay, equity. Okay, cool. Vehicle energy product financing is going down. Recourse debt. I want to take a look at total liabilities. Has been increasing rapidly. That's very normal, I would say. Spending quite a lot on goodwill. Back to Tesla is coming back up, yeah. their margin is just really low this time. I don't know why. Don't know what they did. I think a lot of people that are experts at this, especially with Tesla, they know why. Maybe I just said it. The Model Y. Might be the Model Y. That they lowered the prices on that. I'm not sure about it. Less total regulatory credit revenue recognized. Okay. Yeah, so it's good. Hopefully they can do the same thing in Q1. But I don't expect that to happen. But yeah, you can see the automotive gross margin, the gap going up massively. Adjusted EBITDA margin going up massively as well. Interest expenses going up. Should be going up, you know. It's not surprising. Hold up. Let me see what's happening. Still down at the 826. Apple earnings coming up very soon. Can't wait. I just can't wait. I want to know what's happening right now. Yeah, so yeah, the discounts. I remember that. Yeah, so it might be the discounts. It is hurting them a lot. It's hurting them a lot. Apple just released their earnings, somebody said. Hopefully you're not trolling. Where did they release it, if that's the case? I can't find it. So it must be a troll. Yeah, so I can't find it. It's trolling me again. Yeah, Apple release in 30 minutes. Yeah, expected that exactly, because the share price is not really moving, but I think it moved down because of the fact that Tesla moved down so much. Look at that! Oh my god! Yeah, so the quarterly numbers have been sacrificed to reach the delivery, so of course it's gonna sell off. They gave massive discounts for the for their vehicles. But it is what it is. I mean, oh, it's going up, but it's not really moving significantly yet. It's in 30 minutes. Yeah, fair enough. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to check Snowflake. Snowflake's coming up. Amazon. Also going down. What's the S&P doing? Oh boy. S&P just gliding down. What is this? We went down about 100. Freaking hell. We went down about $150. $150, pretty much. At some point. Wow. $155 actually, but oof, it's coming down already. Whoa, what the hell? It's like moving so fast. It went to the 144. What is happening? Is earnings out? I think earnings could be out. Let me check. No, I don't see anything happening. Maybe they're, what the frick? Something is happening because Apple's moving really fast. It's just shot up to like 144. It's selling off to 138. So there's a lot of volatility as we speak. Apple earnings on Bloomberg. Yeah, there you go. Apple's going to 137.8. Must be not very impressive then. Maybe it's just Bloomberg Live. I don't know where you guys are watching this. Apple's going up, actually. I don't know where you guys get these earnings numbers from. It's on Bloomberg. No, it's not there.
Hours. They just reported their latest quarterly update, and if I look at the highlights right now, first quarter revenue, it was a beat, 111.44 billion. They also declared a cash dividend of 20 cents, 0.205 cents 0.205, 20 cents a share, excuse me, and they also came out with their EPS, which I just had in front of me, $1.68. That too was a beat. $1.42 was the comparison, but nonetheless, now the stock's down about 0.8%. But we're going to dig into the quarter in just a moment. All right, Charlie, take it away.
Right, iPhone revenue. Just want to add to the Apple numbers here. iPhone revenue 65.60 billion. Estimates on Apple 60.33 billion. You mentioned the revenue number. I'm going to repeat.
That's insane.
$111
billion revenue in one quarter.
Estimates there, 103 billion. First quarter EPS, $1.68. Estimates, $1.42. So certainly keeping an eye on Apple. Also after the bell, a lot of big tech names. Facebook's fourth quarter sales jumped 33%. Online shopping during the pandemic fueling demand for digital ads on its social networks. Still, the company's warning of significant uncertainty in 2021 says it may not be able to grow as quickly in the second half. Also out, Tesla reported a lower than expected sixth consecutive quarter of profit. Shares down roughly 6% in post-market trading. The Palo Alto, California-based company reported a fourth quarter profit of 80 cents a share on an adjusted basis, falling short of analyst consensus estimate for $1.03, well below the blowout of $2.14 a year ago. And our coverage of Apple, Tesla, Facebook will continue. Again, repeating Apple's first quarter revenue, $111.44 billion. Estimates, $103.12 billion. It was a down day on Wall Street today. The Dow, the S&P, NASDAQ, all moving lower today. In fact, stocks extending losses in after-hours trading after disappointing earnings from tech giants and amid growing concern that equities have become overvalued. S&P down 98 points.
Right, that's enough. I think that's it. That's pretty much what's happening for earnings. I think, I think it's great. It sounds great, and I'm gonna look at this right now as we speak. Just gonna fix the filter right now briefly. So yeah, I think honestly, let me check Apple earnings annual report. It's on their page, right? Where do you guys find this stuff? I'm at the investor relations. I can't see it. Apple first quarter results. There you go. Revenue up 21%. Wow, that's just amazing. Revenue is up 21%. EPS up 35%. That's incredible. That is incredible, incredible, incredible. Apple today announced financial results for its... Okay, so I'm going to look at this right now. 1 second. Apple should be able to rebound. Right, so here we go. So Apple reports first quarter results, revenue up 21% and EPS up 35% to new all-time records. iPhone wearables and services set new revenue records. Cupertino, California. Apple today announced financial results for its fiscal. Okay, so let me just see. The company posted all-time record revenue of $111.4 billion. So this is what I expected. I thought earnings is going to go through the roof. But however, I think a lot of it was potentially baked into the price already. International sales accounted for 64% of the quarter's revenue. This quarter for Apple wouldn't have been possible without the tireless and innovative work of every Apple team member worldwide, said Tim Cook, Apple CEO. We're gratified by the enthusiastic customer response to the unmatched line of cutting-edge products that we delivered across a historic holiday season. We are also focused on how we can help the communities we're part of build back strongly and equitably. Right. As well as our multi-year commitment to invest through $350 billion throughout the United States. Okay, cool. These results have helped us generate record operating cash flow of $38.8 billion. We also returned over. They returned $30 billion to shareholders during the quarter as we maintain our target of reaching a net cash neutral position over time. Wow. Impressive. That's definitely impressive. Wow. Okay. I'm impressed. I think Apple is gonna perform really, really well. I think this is great news. This is great growth. I don't think this is bad news. I think Apple's doing pretty fine. I'm concerned about Tesla right now, because I think their quarter over quarter was not that good. Yeah, it's just gonna be interesting to see what happens next for Tesla. I'm still expecting this sell-off to continue, because if you look at the daily chart for Tesla stock, well, it's crossed on the MACD and it's looking negative there. I want to see what's happening with the hold up. Is this just a press release without the PDF? Right, the consolidated financial statements. So here we go. 3 months ended. Products 95 points. Oh my god, it's so great. This is great growth. This is what you want to see. This is robust. Gross margin, net income, total net sales. This is solid. This is absolutely solid. Total assets going up 10%. Liabilities going up about equal amounts. Interesting. Cash generated. It's a record quarter. It's a record quarter. I don't have to cover too much of it because it's just looking really, really good. And the sell-off is happening. Look, guys, you have to consider this, right? The S&P is going down 3 percentage points. Apple is not going down 3 percentage points, and that is a win. Look at this. S&P going down 3 percentage points. Apple is holding up at only down 0.18 percentage point. So Apple is the winner. It's winning. This is a win. It's not going down. Markets are selling off. You have to consider this. Amazon's coming back up. Or no, wait, it's not. It's actually going down. So even Amazon's going down right here. Tesla down 2.9%. So you got to see this, guys, as a win for Apple. This is pretty good. It's holding up. It's going positive. Look at that. 0.34% to the positive side now. S&P still down, right? It's S&P still down 2.9%, and Apple's going positive. So half a percentage points positive. This is a big win for Apple. Anybody holding Apple should be happy. I'm telling you, this is a big win. This is a great earnings. This is great. Look at that. Look at it's skyrocketing. It should be going up to the 150 right now. And it might just do that. It might just do that indeed. It's great earnings. Record-beating earnings. It broke estimates. It's an unbelievable earnings. Yeah, I mean, earnings are good. I think Tesla earnings were not really that good. But, like, look, Tesla's earnings are good. It's just if you compare it to the stock price where it was sitting at, it's not so good. You know what I mean? Facebook has earnings today, but no, Facebook already. I think Facebook already had earnings, didn't it? Yeah, so there you go. That's Facebook for you. It was down for a bit. Went to the 269 or something. I think Facebook is gonna look very, very bad for the coming months. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Tesla's still down. What's GME doing right now? Oh, it's selling off. It's a massive gap. On any downturn, this thing is good. This bad boy is going to come back to 160 on any downturn. Oh boy, there's so many people are going to lose everything they've got. This is not good. Let's see what's happening with Apple. Yeah, Apple's winning. It's winning. If the markets are selling off and Apple isn't, it's just a big win. It's a big win. And then when the markets go green, Apple's gonna skyrocket. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen next. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think the markets dipped down. It was a temporary downturn, most likely, and we're pretty much going to. I don't know. Think it's gonna. When is the webcast for Tesla? Does anybody know that? I'm gonna check. Is it already happening right now? Oh, it's. Hold up. So it's happening. Very soon, I think. Oh, wait, what the frick? It's still... Oh my gosh. We're going to have to wait 2 hours for the web call. Yeah, that's going to take too long. It's going to be like probably midnight for me, so it's going to be tough to watch the financial results for Tesla. So I'm going to have to skip that. I think. I mean, unless I take a break. Hold up, let me think about this one. Yeah, it's like very late for me if I do that. We got a 50 Danish krone donation. Can you please look at NAKD real quick? Look at the last weeks and tell if it's looking good. Let me see. But yeah, thanks for that donation, Nicholas. Oh, well. What the frick? I honestly don't know anything about this stock. It's being pumped up. It's a pump and dump. So it's pretty much a gamble that it goes up. If at some point everybody decides to not buy and the hype lifts off, it will just go down to like fair value, which I think this is a no-go. I don't know how the fundamentals are. If the company's fundamentals are good, and if it goes down, right? If it goes down all the way, and if there's a chance for it to come back up because the fundamentals are good, then yeah, it's gonna be fine. But I think it's not the case though. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, please look at Amazon. I mean, the fate of Amazon is going to be decided by its earnings. That's my opinion. Also, there's a very clear trend line heading here. If we just draw it right now, we can see what's happening. So that is a potential support. So in the worst case scenario, I think it could come back down to like the 140s. So 2 to 3 percentage points to the downside. And then you also have this right here. Maybe it's even a wedge. No, it's not. Could very well be that it bottoms out and it just goes up. Given that the markets would rebound probably tomorrow. Let's see. I think we covered most of what was happening. I think Apple's going to be fine. I think Tesla, not so much. Well, there you go. It's down 5 percentage points. I think Apple will be fine. Tesla really messed up with their quarter over quarter. I think they had to sacrifice the financials to pretty much get the deliveries. So, yeah, I don't know. Which is fine, you know. I think the deliveries are more important because that gives you more exposure to customers. Financials, I mean, they're going to improve over time. But yeah, I think Tesla's still a long-term hold, but on the short term, definitely still overvalued, I would say. Let's see, CCIV. Is CCIV moving at all? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, it's not really moving at all. Let me see. Let me check some other things. Oh, yeah, guys, make sure you have liked this live stream if you've enjoyed it so far. I would appreciate that. Also, we reached 22,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. We reached it today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. We are live every day, pretty much twice a day, once before the market opens and once before it closes. And we cover your favorite stocks, and we make videos about particular stocks when we see big opportunities. So definitely make sure you are subscribed and you follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. Hey, Garrett, what did you do to the market? I don't know. Do us a view on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is bouncing, isn't it? Because the stock market is going down, so people are going to Bitcoin right now. It's been a very crazy day. All right, let me do a quick analysis on Churchill Capital. Right, so let me delete this line. This is a very quick analysis on Churchill Capital. I think just taking the bottoms right here. These this makes sense. You could even draw it back all the way here. That is definitely something I would expect. Those are all the tops. So yeah, next moves are going to be $2 to $30. In the fashion that it's been going, it seems like going to just gradually spike up to the upside at some point. I don't know how or when. It does seem like momentum is going into that direction as we speak. So we'll see. It could definitely consolidate further before this move happens. But yeah, to give you some perspective, the momentum could head upwards all the way to the 30s, 35 at some point. If there's like a merger announcement, that would be the case. However, equally so, we could consolidate further in this area for the $20. But we have higher highs and I would say higher lows, which is a bullish kind of momentum. Bullish pattern. Let me filter myself a bit. Right, that's much better. Neo, Neo, Neo. Neo, 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 not doing much. AMD. AMD, looking pretty sweet. Snowflake, looking pretty sweet, I would say. Oh, wow, it's sold back off. Oof, 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 oof. That hurts. People really getting rid of their Snowflake. Yeah, I think Apple's gonna keep rallying, honestly. If anything. It's down a percentage point, but I think it's because of the market selling off. Yeah, so we'll see. I think Apple's gonna be just fine. I think they're just gonna be fine. I think this is gonna be a scenario where we're probably gonna be rallying after earnings to the upside. So it's gonna keep going up. That's what I would expect. Let's see. Tesla's still selling off. GME is not selling, is it? Just a little bit. Oh yeah, can we talk about Palantir? Sure. Let's talk a little bit about Palantir. Palantir is selling off. It's selling off because a lot of 20-year-old retail traders without investing in experience bought in Palantir without any reason, and then they sold it off right as the markets turned negative. Well, that's basically what happened here. I mean, what can I say? I think it's going to keep selling off. I think we've pretty much seen most of the bullishness in Palantir. I could be wrong about it, depending on what happens in the future, but like... I think I'll have to look at the 30 minutes. Yeah, we're crossing on the MACD here, which means we're negative, right? We're kind of heading down. Pressure is downwards. Lots of people bought in at a cheaper price. And while it did get pumped, I think it will still sell off. So I'm expecting it to sell off to 34.7, bounce back up, and just keep going down at that point. Oh. Yeah, it's just, I really don't see this going up anywhere any soon. Yeah, it's getting late for me as well. Probably come back to this trend line, bounce right up, move sideways, and go to the upside. I do not see lots of upside left for Palantir in the very short, immediate term. I do think that very soon, before earnings, it will see a spike up again. But right now, as it is, I think we're going to see a bit of downturns. Because we've been moving up since about, what is it, like the 31st of December? So it's just a whole month of bullishness on the price. But I think we're not going back to the $20. That's for sure. Let's see what's happening on the 1 hour chart. Still falling. Honestly, it's just the technicals are not really moving, are not helping at all in this kind of situations. But we do know that the trend for the bottoms that we've seen is sort of like there. And it could very well bounce off of this level and then come back down. Let me see. This one is not useful anymore. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one, but this could very well happen. Back to the $31-32 range. But yeah, we're kind of never going back to the $20 unless there is something really bad happening in the markets or with Palantir. But for now, we're gonna remain in the 30s. We're pretty much gonna be chilling here for a while, and yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, guys, I'm getting really tired right now. Whew. Oh, we've been live for a couple hours now. I think 2.5 hours. It's getting pretty late as well. I hope you guys have been enjoying the live stream so far. Thank you so much for 22,000 subscribers. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for commenting and just being here. You guys are the best. Hodl gang, guys. Hodl gang indeed. And I'm just out of breath at this moment. Wow. 1 second. It's really hot in here. Let me just open a window. It's gonna help a little bit. I don't think I took a break. I didn't take a break at all, actually. Let me see what's happening with GME right now. Oh, bad buddy, really sleepy. Gosh. Sorry for that. You know what, guys? We're gonna be, guys. Let's talk about whatever. Let's just talk about whatever. Let's talk about anything, right? Just aside from stocks. Also, keep in mind, I still have the public account going. If you want to have access to that, check out the Patreon. The Patreon link is down below in the description. Check the $10 tier. You'll get the access to the public account. I'll be uploading that in a moment. There's a lot of stuff happening with the public account right now, and it's pretty great. So definitely check that out. Let me send you guys a Discord link if you haven't joined yet for the Discord community. Join the Discord community, everybody. Just gonna spam that. I'm allowed to spam. Guys, make sure you join the Discord community. Link for that is in the live chat. There you go. You can join the Discord community. We talk about trading, investing, stocks, etc., etc. The link is also in the description. And yeah, if you are interested in merchandise, I'm going to just send a link. I think it's going to be better for me just to individually send the link. We have lots of merchandise. We have t-shirts and hoodies. This is the merchandise. Look at that. Lucid hoodies and t-shirts are all going to be available as well if you are interested. I mean, I think 100 people got the merch already. They're pretty much wearing this on a daily basis because it's awesome. I mean, look at me. I look super cool right now. It's actually getting really cold, so that's why I'm doing that. But well, when I'm heading out, you said the bad example. Yeah, I'm setting a bad example, but I don't do it that often. It's like every 2 days or something. Oh boy, let's see. GME, Apple, as we speak, not really doing much, I would say. Somebody says, I guess you got to donate to do the reviews of your stocks. That's not the case, actually. We've been live for almost 3 hours. You've got to understand that I didn't take a single break, so I'm a little bit on the tired side at this moment. Hope you guys don't mind. It's still, yeah, they're still rioting in the Netherlands. Yeah, definitely. Ooh. Shut up and check knock. Alright, cool. I'll check knock. Everybody wants knock? I honestly have no clue what's happening here. It's just the technicals make no sense, I would say. I think the next proper move would be a sell-off. But that's just me, you know, like, who knows what could happen. We'll see. No, I'm not stoned. It's just I'm really tired. I think I'm going to be wrapping up the live stream, guys. So yeah, like I said before, join the Discord community today. I'll be residing in the Discord community. Link for that is in the description if you want to join the community. It's an awesome community. 2,000 people have already joined, so make sure you join as well. We have a Patreon where you can support the channel and get many benefits like early access, buy and sell signals, consultations, and the public account where you can see my personal trades. So check it out. Link is in the description for the Patreon. Like I said, we have merchandise going on right now. We got hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, everything else. You can check the merchandise store. The link for that is also in the description. Also, I'll be doing a shout out right now for everybody that has followed me on social media. So let me just do that right now as we speak. I think it's a couple people. Divini and Dennis and Radim Sokal just followed me on Instagram. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And we also have a couple other people following us on Twitter. You have Eric, Hold Up, and Ganboldly following us on Twitter. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I am extremely exhausted, so I'm going to be taking a nice rest. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. If you've enjoyed the live stream, smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. That would be awesome. And once again, thank you so much for 22,000 subs. This was Lucid Trading. Have an awesome day, guys. Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang. I'll be seeing you